What is up, guys? Charles here from Team COG, coming at you guys here with some Blue Eyes test hand video featuring the black metal engine. I showed a combo showcasing you what the black metal engine can do for you. It's a really budget option if you don't feel like dropping $400 to $500 on the Primite engine. So I figured we just do some test hands and kind of like go through some train of thought and stuff like that. Regardless, it's still a good outlet if you're still trying to learn the deck and learn how to play it appropriately. So remember, if you guys enjoy this type of content, ding that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, hit that join button if you want to support the channel directly, and all that fine stuff. Everything that goes into the channel gets put back into it. So yeah, we'll quickly just shuffle up here and show you kind of like hopefully we get some hands with black metal so that I can show you like the logic behind black metal, like in comparison to the Primite engine, because I was going through and stuff. Like Invoked is also a cool engine that I actually think is pretty cool, but like you beat Nib, but you lose the Droll more with the Invoked stuff. And it just adds, I don't know how big the engine is, honestly, but like I know that this Red Eye stuff pretty much has one card less than the Primite engine, which is a 7-card engine, and this is 6 cards, so like it does give you a little bit more space for non-engine if that's what you want to play. But the deck already has like a lot of space on non-engine, and that's like probably my biggest gripe with the deck, and it's like matchups and stuff like that is like you just have so much non-engine and stuff. But anyway, as you guys see here, we all power shuffled up here. We'll just do a quick cut, and let's go ahead and see what our first 5 cards are. Our first 5 cards are going to be the Red Eyes Full Metal Dragon, Maiden of White, Nibiru, Impermanence, and another Nibiru. So, this hand right here actually kind of hard. Like, this is the downside, right? So you open multiples of the same. Like, if this was, like, a different hand trap, like, we'd be still sitting with 3 forms of disruption, but, like, drawing multiple hand traps is kind of, like, the downside of it. But, like, we just kind of, if we want to try and play the game, we'll go ahead and we can reveal Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
To go ahead and get Max Metal Morph and set it, or shuffle this back in. Go ahead and set that. And then we can go ahead and activate Maiden of White because, we're maidens. Or, like, we have maidens here. Like, this is some Elden Ring. We don't do any maidenless behavior. To go ahead and set our True Light for directly from the deck. Not set, but place it. So then let's just go ahead and get this stuff moved out of the way. So there we go. There's True Light. But now here's like the issue. So like we can go ahead and go True Light effect to set wishes. We lose to 1 single Ash Blossom. And I mean, like that's still like not super terrible. Or we can go to Roar. Roar to summon out. I mean, like still no matter what option we go to, we lose. But like I feel like if you're playing against this deck, you're more likely going to hold your Ash for wishes because wishes are so good. So like if we go here and we set Roar, and we activate Roar to summon from the deck, we're more likely, like, they're not going to hit it. But if they do, like, no matter what, either route we lose to an Ash Blossom, it's just Wishes is more enticing to Ash than Roar is what I'm getting at. But Roar, or Wishes, will get us more because we can search our Sage, normal Sage, source effect, Vader Link, like, that'll give us the best. So for this particular sequence, why don't we just go ahead and do, like, we won't play, like, there's no hand trap, no disruption, but we'll go ahead and get Wishes and set Wishes. We'll go and activate Wishes here to go ahead and pitch the Nibiru, extra to copy Nibiru from our hand, to go ahead and search out. Let's search out our Sage, and I think we'll just search out our Majesty here, just because, like, we're going to get access to Blue Eyes and Graveyard by normal summoning our, not normal summon, by normal summoning our Sage, yeah, we'll normal summon our Sage, and then we'll get access to all that stuff. So anyway, add these two. We'll just go ahead and normal summon our Sage with Eyes of Blue, use the effect. Sage is going to grab us an Effect Veiler, so, like, we get some good disruption here. And then we can just link off the Sage here for the Spirit with Eyes of Blue right here. Effect a Spirit. Spirit will go ahead and grab us that Mausoleum. Which interesting, isn't a Mausoleum like a tomb, right? A crypt? So like, I don't know, man. Like, are they bringing Blue Eyes back to life? What killed Blue Eyes? Was Dark Magician? I don't know. We're going to add the Mausoleum. We'll go ahead and activate Mausoleum up here. Use the effect target the Spirit to go ahead and send Blue Eyes to the graveyard, so that way we get Blue Eyes in rotation. And then we can go Spirit Effect, tribute itself to reborn the Blue Eyes, triggering the Maiden in the grave to come out here, because we have our Maidens. And then we can Synchro here into our Spirit Dragon. And then we can set Majesty and Imperm. So then our end board is actually pretty crazy if you kind of think about it. It doesn't look like much, but it's pretty wild. So we have a Graveyard Effect negate with Spirit, but like arguably that might not be used. So then what we're facing down is, so Spirit tag out here into the Ultimate Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, which is right here. Where's it at? I just looked at it. Where is it? Yeah, Ultimate Blue Eyes. So we have an on-field negate, so like 1, then like we can actually trade it out for the red eyes in the deck if we want to. Does kind of suck because we'll lose access to the spirit, but that's okay. So like we have an on-field Omni, so there's 1, 2, 1 pop, 3, 4 forms, 5 forms, 6 forms of disruption with True Light being able to recur. So it's like not super crazy to like, even if you don't like, you tribute this off here with Max Metal Morph after you've used its on-field negate to summon out the full metal, because like during the end phase, True Light can officially, you know, like special summon out Blue Eyes from graveyard, summon back out the Maiden, and then like this, you start your turn by making a second Spirit Dragon. So like even then, like still that's good, like pretty good economy in that sense. But yeah, let's just go ahead and shuffle it up and do another test hand. This time we'll like run it through like we'll do more consideration of like trying to play through like hand traps and stuff and see what I can do. But yeah, we'll just shuffle up here and get on into the next test hand. All right, we're all shuffled up, guys. We'll just go ahead and do another quick cut and draw our opening 5 cards. Nibiru, Inperm, Triple T, which I think Triple T might become cross out eventually. Black Metal, and Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. So, I mean, this ain't like super... I mean, this is still like decent in the sense. This will show you like what 1 Black Metal can do for you. So you normal summon Black Metal. Nothing here. We link off here into Spirit. We can go Chain Link. So like seeing as we don't have access to a tuner, we can prioritize the Black Metal search. We go Chain Link 1 Black Metal, Chain Link 2 Spirit. So that means they have to respond here. And hypothetically, if they had Ash Blossom, they'd stop us from getting Mausoleum. But that's like, okay, so we'll just go ahead and go here and grab ourselves our Red Eyes Darkness Dragon here. It's kind of cool. I like this engine because it does kind of like, it's pretty much dragons playing with each other. Like, you know, Red Eyes, Blue Eyes getting played, like being played together, which is kind of good, which is cool. We can go and activate Mausoleum. A Mausoleum effect, target the spirit to go ahead and dump. We kind of don't have to play into... I mean, technically, we could just roar out and just pass here with just spears, but like we want to get to more than that. So again, we'll just, yeah, we'll do a little bit more. Red Eyes, we'll use Red Eyes, banish this, effective this to reborn out Black Metal Dragon. If they do have Inperm or anything for the spears, or not for the Black Metal, preventing us from getting to spears, we can just go roar, bring back out Blue Eyes from deck, and then we have spears right there, which is like, and then like spears plus these 2 tactics as well. So this hand's pretty crazy, but effective here to reborn back out the metal. And then right here for our 5th summon, I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, this will be your 5th summon, is going to be the Heraldic Seals. Effective Black Metal to go ahead and search you out Full Metal Dragon. Reveal the Full Metal to go ahead and set your Max Metal Morph. This gets shuffled back. And then, I guess technically you could still roar if you wanted to, just so you get Blue Eyes out. So that way you don't risk drawing it, and that way you're not, during as soon as like your opponent has like the turn, you can just Max Metal Morph, like draw phase, Max Metal Morph into this right here, so that way like you're not dependent on the bounce of spears to go through. Then you just have the Inperm, so then like your opponent's turn comes around, draw phase, Max Metal Morph, go right here to summon out Full Metal. So then you have an Omni Negate, the bounce, and then of course like you get a bounce and you can summon out your... Oh, it could be literally your Magnamut is probably going to be the best option. Magnamut effect to go ahead during the end phase. If you wanted to and you didn't want to do the roar, you could just summon out your Druisworm and then Metal Morph the Druisworm, sending a card at the same time. So you'd have a bounce, a send, and an Omni Negate, whereas this right here is just going to get us the follow-up in the sense that we have a bounce, Omni Negate, summon, effect to add. And then not to mention you have Nibiru just lurking in the hand, able to check anything. So yeah, not too bad right there. That's a pretty solid test hand. Let's go ahead and wrap it up and do another one. All right, guys, we're all shuffled up here. We'll do a quick cut. And let's see what our first 5 cards are here. This time we'll try and, like, again, say we'll just like hypothetical through hand traps and stuff like that to do the best line of play. So our first card, we're seeing a Sage with Eyes of Blue, the Mausoleum, Triple T, Black Metal, and Ash Blossom. So what's kind of cool is that even if you open multiple normal summons in the sense of Black Metal and Sage, like very much like the Primite engine, it works well together. Simply because, like, Mausoleum exists, and you can just bridge into Mausoleum, and then that gives you an additional normal summon. So we'll start our turn with normal summoning out the Black Metal, and then we just link it right off into our Spirit. Again, we can't chain block here, so we just go effect to go ahead and add. If they hit us, we have Triple T, which I've arguably, I don't know, man, like, I've got ashed on my wishes so many times, like, I probably would make this be cross out just so I could cross out an Ash Blossom so I don't get hit on that, because, like, I'm tired of losing because I open just non-playable, non-engine, and just wishes, and then they literally ash my wishes, but I don't have ash to ash their wishes, so theirs resolves because they're better than me. So like maybe this should be crossed out just for that right there. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and go right here. So this is where like maybe a little is better. So we can go ahead and go here, affect target to go ahead and dump blue eyes. Because your 5th summon is going to be Spear, so maybe we just like hold, right? We just do the whole Black Flare combo. Banish, effect to Reborn out. Go right here for Spears as our 5th summon. Effect to go ahead and grab our Full Metal, and I'll just quickly reveal Full Metal to go ahead and set Max Metal Morph here. Just get shuffled back. So like if we want to get it more aggressive and push, right? Again, this is where like if this was cross out versus it being triple talents, I could play into a Nibiru a lot better than the way that I am now, right? So like I'd have no fear. Additional normal summon of Sage. Sage effect on summon to go ahead and grab us the Maiden. We'll go ahead and pitch the Maiden to go ahead and set True Light. And then we could even go True Light effect to go ahead and set Wishes if we wanted to. Let's see. If we go... I mean, like, we don't want to pitch the Disruption that we have. I mean, we could go... Since we technically, hypothetically, are using this as, like, our insurance, we could pitch Ash Blossom, Ash to search for... do Wishes, pitch, search Effect Veiler, and then Roar, activate Roar, summon. We'd probably... Arguably, we didn't have to use the Mausoleum earlier. I mean, like, technically, we could have held that. Like, if we didn't do that onto the Spirit, because, like, yeah, there's no need to do that, actually. We can end on 2 Spirits. Yeah, so we'll take that back from earlier. Do not use Mausoleum, target the Spirit. Just hold this until now. And then, yeah, then we can go Effective True Light to set... Sorry, guys. Test Hand's trying to get the most optimal to go ahead and set Wishes. I'd say activate Wishes. I would pitch here just because, like, you want to, if this is cross out right here, and that's only because under that, you could potentially pitch this too, because they'd already hand trapped you as well. But if this was cross out, you would hold the cross out in your hand. So you're going to go ahead and grab Effect Veiler as your level tuner, and then you can go ahead and grab Roar, I believe. Yep, grab Roar. We can go ahead and activate Roar to go ahead and summon from the deck. So summon out Blue Eyes, chain the activate Maiden's effect in the graveyard to summon itself. And then you can go ahead and synchro here for your first Spirit. You go Mausoleum, target the Maiden, chain the Maiden, send your second Blue Eyes so you don't draw it, and then Maiden will special summon out the other Blue Eyes. So then your end board is like Seal's Double Spirit, which isn't terrible. With a Max Metal Morph as well, I might say. So this is pretty much like a Drill Beam in a way, a worse Drill Beam. So then this is like your end board right here with Effect Veiler and Ash Blossom in hand. So then like Max Metal Morph. Of course, like now that you have 2 Spirits, you can be a little bit more proactive. And this is where the lines to make like Crimson and Blazer come up. Is because you essentially have, you know, 2 Spirits, but like this right here, Tribute to Bounce, right? Summon out your Magnamut if you want to, or summon out your Druid Worm, and then you Max Metal Morph, send this, right? And you can summon out this, so then like you get to send, you want 1 Bounce, 1 Send, Omni Negate, technically 2 Graveyard Effect Negates, which I don't count those because sometimes they're not like necessary, right? But then essentially you have like 2 forms of disruption by whatever you summon, so that's 5, 6, 7 forms of disruption right here. So yeah, pretty solid. Let's go ahead and wrap it up, and we'll do like another test hand. What do you guys say? All right, guys, we'll make this one the final one. We'll do a quick cut, and let's see what our first 5 cards are. Nibiru, So Faithful, Inperm, 2-card combo going second, Black Metal Dragon, Maiden, and Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragon. So this is probably going to end up very much like the first one, or not the first one, the previous combo. So again, you're just going to lead with your Black Metal. Black Metal. No, there's no effect to Black Metal. I mean, there is, but you're never going to use it. Go here to Spirit. Chainlink 1 Spirit, Chainlink 2 Metal, because that's metal. We'll go right here for this. This will grab you Mausoleum. Now again, you just chain block the way you want. Most of the times, man, they'll throw like Effect Veiler or something, or Impermanent Spirit, which is like okay. It's not the end of the world, especially since we open access to Maiden and Roar at the same time. Like we're pretty well. We're okay. We're sitting pretty fine, I think. So we can eat like through a few hand traps here. Again, metal. If they end up imperming this or effect railing this, we do have the Roar to summon the Blue Eyes to link off into Spears, and then like we can Maiden after that, and then do some things too. So anyway, effect here to Reborn out the Black Metal. Spears as our 5th summon. Black Metal effect to grab the Full Metal Dragon. Reveal it, shuffle it back to go ahead and set Max Metamorph. We can go ahead and fire off Maiden here. You go ahead and set our True Light. I don't think it activates. It activates True Light directly from the deck. Then we can go True Light effect to go ahead and place Wishes. Or do we place... I don't think we place Wishes. I think if we're trying to play around... We don't use True Light yet. Because we want to see what we get, right? So we can go ahead and activate Mausoleum. Mausoleum target to go ahead and send. Right, because we're trying to play through hand traps. We send Blue Eyes. Then we can activate Roar, right? We can go Roar effect. We summon out from the deck. Summon out here. Triggering the Maiden. The Maiden will summon itself. And a Nibus here. That would be like, okay, because that means we could still set... So if the Nibus here, we still get to play the game. So we go here. And then we can Synchro, because then, like, again, if they Nibus here, we still have True Light to be able to set. So then we could set our wishes, pitch the Imperm, search Sage plus Majesties, and then normal Sage effect to go ahead and grab us Effect Veiler, and then we could go, we'd be sitting pretty good. So we go here, and I mean, like, technically, like, this could be like our turn. We can still set this and then go to end phase, do True Light effect, and then if they don't have Nib, then we can just set our Majesty for the White Dragons. So then our end board is still like a bunch of disruptions. We have Nibiru, of course. Nibiru, Imperm, and then Majesty. So this is pop 2, Max Metamorph to go into our Omni Negate, bounce, Greater Than Effect Negate, on field, whatever you so choose, Spell and Trap Negate, pop, bounce, field negation. So like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even if you want to count someone else, Druid Storm, that's 7 forms of disruption right there, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, guys, I think this will be it for this test hand. Please comment down below what like other builds you guys are trying and your guys' success with the deck. Like I said, I know that Primite's probably the best variant of the deck, but I wanted to explore more budget and different alternatives because like I understand like not a lot of people have like $300 or $400 to go drop on Primite. So like the deck is still insane even without the Primite. So anyway, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. This is Charles from Team COG signing out.